tell you guys I'm being obsessed right now and watching Replay 1988 a lot. I mean it. I'm on episode 17. It's a really good show. It's one of my friend's favorites, so I thought I'd watch it, see the vibes, and I really like it. I don't know if I should watch the other replays. I might, but I have like a list of things I want to watch in my free time. This is like off YouTube stuff. If we reach 1,000 subscribers and I can do a Patreon eventually, I might just like, if you guys want, do like kind of breakdowns of how I do my Love is Blind reactions. I'll link that playlist up here somewhere, but where I talk about the show after I watch everything, on like a Patreon kind of thing, because we have so much going on the main channel already that I don't want to clog everything. But right now we're going to do reaction to EPEX, I cannot read that, DKZ, BM, Lie, Lost in Euphoria, Onlyoneof Skinz, Super Junior, Mango, and BTS yet to come. Let's get into it. And it's muted because... Also, why did I say 6 songs? I'm gonna cry. This is gonna be so long. I have class in an hour. Did EPEX debut recently? I know this is a comeback, I know that much. Because I have their debut in a later reaction because I keep pushing the reactions back. Oh. I don't know why this is my move now. This is not a move now. It's like... Hey! That was loud. Oh, they're cool. I like them. Oh my gosh, I just realized we're reacting to only boy groups. It's fine. I don't know what is wrong with me. I'm sorry. I've just been mentally not okay. I guess I don't know. It's very different sounding from Elris, which is now Alice, but it's giving very like jackpot vibes with the outfits. I just have to say that. What? No, that's horrifying. I'm assuming that's what the song's called. Cute. Cute. I read the one line where it's like, give me a piggyback ride, and I was dying. I'm sorry. This is cute. This is cute. This is definitely a new group, you can tell. But honestly, I can see that they're doing well. The song came out 2 weeks ago and already has 18 million views. I'm assuming they're in the same company as Six, because Six also has that logo on their MVs. So that's interesting to note for the future. I really like it. I think that it's I was gonna say like original because I feel like I was saying that, but I can't think of another new word. But I do think this is like a very good concept. It's very, I was gonna say different. I need to find new words to say. But I feel like this again is a concept that a lot of groups have these kinds of concepts. I'm not saying that this concept is brand new, but I'm saying the MV style is very different. They have a lot of popular elements, I feel, predominantly from like third gen, which golden era of K-pop. But I like that they're bringing this into fourth gen because I feel like fourth gen is weird. I'm sorry, fourth gen is weird. So seeing like things I as a third gen stan like know and understand is very, I really appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, I really like this one. I like the song. The lyrics are funny, but the editing is great as well. And the members are actually like, I was gonna say they're like, obviously visuals are all visuals. It's the whole thing about K-pop, but I think vocally as well in terms and rap, it's very good as well. And that they like have a smooth transition between singing and rap, which I appreciate because fourth gen is just weird. I'm sorry, fourth gen. You're just like fourth gen music is weird. Let's get into DKZ. Again, I like mentally I'm starting to wake up right now for class, so that's probably gonna be also why I'm not okay. Oh, I need to do my hair next week. This is the one I love braids that don't last long. Ooh, let me sing salsa. Why do I say so? It's not salsa. This is like the guitar might have some Latin inspiration, but the rest of it is not. Ooh. And this is the second DKZ song I've reacted to this year. Hello. This also doesn't have a lot of views. Like for being comparative to BTS, it's like 13 million, but it's been a month. But I mean, it's still a good amount. Like I'm not saying it's not a good amount. I'm just saying comparatively, it's yeah. Now that's a raspy voice, unlike the on and off unhelpful guide. Oh my god. Oh. These lyrics though. The growling is, I can't. I know why that's the title now, but I can't take it seriously. Give me one cake and I won't eat you. It's like the whole two baddies, one Porsche thing with NCT127 for me. When there's just like I can't not cling to that one weird lyric, and that's it for me. Now I've been telling my friend who listens to K-pop two baddies, one Porsche randomly because I can't, and I feel like now I'm just Give me one cake. I won't eat you. I can't, guys. I can't. It's a good song, but that lyric, it gets me. I honestly think the growling is weird. The growling is so weird. Why are they like this? I think the quality of the video is really good and really well executed. I think the members did really well with this concept, and I like the song. I think the last one I listened to them on the channel, it was a more like chill song, like more poppy vibes, and this is a different pivot for them, which I appreciate. I like the pivot. I just think the growling thing is hilarious, and then I think that lyric, it's killing me. It's like the New Jeans, like something about the cookie, you want to take a lookie, and I was like dying. It's giving me the same energy without it being as age inappropriate. I can't. Okay, I can't. Let's just get into the next one. BM Lie, Lost in Euphoria. I don't think I ever reacted to his song last year, but I don't have time because the rest of this year is focused solely on 2022 releases to have more songs to choose from in my rankings at the end of the year. So, sorry. I'll sprinkle in like 2-3 more P-pop reactions this year though. Ooh, love BM in a suit. I can't stop thinking about like those art pieces behind him. The statues give me very hashtag pie like signs, and I can't stop thinking about it. I'm sorry. It's also similar to, I feel like, Mark Twain's like solo music. Like this feels very much like his music. Collab. Ooh, I love the color coming back into that set. Ooh, I like that. I think one thing missing, I know the song ends in like 5 seconds, but I think what's missing for me in this video would have been how they had the color come back in on the set where he's running. I think it could have been interesting to end the song with him on that couch still, but having the color come back in and ending the song there. And I think it would have added, I think just visually something, because it's interesting that what they tried doing is taking that set that was originally black and white, turning it into color near the bridge, and then putting it black and white at the end. And I feel like it was more so anticlimactic to do that, whereas taking that couch set where they so heavily used it towards the end and having it add in color at the end would have probably had a little bit more visually like intriguing impact than reverting a set that they had ungrayscaled back to grayscale. But that's just like a note in like my personal like watching this. I think that was an odd take, but it's not like the weirdest thing in the world. I'm just very like, why would you do that after you yeah okay. Overall, it's a good song. I do feel like there's a lot of influences. This isn't to say it's inspired by those that I mentioned. Obviously, like all artists have a similar style at some point in Korea. It's really like you can't, there's too many there's too many people, even like anywhere in the world. I feel like there's too many artists for one artist to be the completely ultimate different like style. So I do think that there are similarities to him and other artists such as like Mark Twain from GOT7, but I don't mind it because listen, I can't say it enough, but I love GOT7. But yeah, let's see what Onlyoneof Skinz has in store. I feel like the camera's blurry today. If it is, I'm sorry. I will fix that. Oh, interesting. Man is shirtless. Sorry. Oh, I know I haven't seen the song over or anything, but I have seen like some people in Korea don't like this because they feel it's highlighting LGBT relationships because the skin touching of males is it feels very like, you know those stories where you never say the relationship is like you're in place of that character? That's what the sets are doing, like the actions they do. Ooh. This beat is weird. It's giving Espa. It's giving Espa. Very sexual song. And I don't think it's in the MV more so in the action. See that, like the insert you in like. It's such a weird song. It's such a weird song. Like, it feels like someone forgot to add in the last layer in the mix. Like, it sounds like they're singing the melody, but the melody hasn't been inserted yet. Ooh. I love that he wanted to do like the shirt thing, but it's like such a weird job for him to do that. Don't go in with your shoes. That's another I like that. They went. This choreo is insane. For the like lack of melody, it's an insane choreo. Well, interesting. Yeah, so, I don't like, I'm sorry. I don't like the beat. It's so weird. It's so weird to hear it. And I don't know if this is a growing on you kind of song or if it's just gonna be like for the rest of the year, every time I hear this song, I'm gonna go like I don't particularly enjoy it. I think the concept is interesting. It's very much like, if you don't know, the point of Bella having no personality in Twilight, this is so odd, is that you're supposed to insert yourself in Bella, and that's why she has no personality. And I feel like in some aspect of that video, it felt like you were supposed to insert yourself in the role of the person behind the camera or the person who they're feeding or like holding their hand. It's very much that vibe, but the melody is non-existent and it hurts to understand. It's giving very much NMIXX's comeback. I liked NMIXX's like the OO debut thing. I like that thing, but their comeback Dice was so odd. And it's giving like the Anti-Fragile, La Seraphim, without a melody inserted. I don't understand. I feel like it's driving me insane. I feel like the choreography is amazing though. Like this choreo, I feel like they work so hard in it, but it's being overshadowed by the odd melody choice. And I can't. I don't know. I love, listen, I love all groups, but this was a weird one. This was a weird one. I've listened to a lot of Onlyoneof and I loved all of their other songs. So yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, let's get into the next one before my brain explodes. This is Mango, Super Junior. Super Junior was also one of my first groups. I think my first groups were GOT7, EXO, and Super Junior when I first got to K-pop. And then my first girl groups were Girls' Generation. I was there for the IOI era, amazing. But I didn't really listen to 21 or FFX until like after. Hey, why are these men in like their 20s, 30s dressing like they're dressing their age here, and then they dress like younger in like t-shirts and jeans? Is so odd for my brain. Even though I'm not saying when you're 30 you can't. It's just my brain can't fathom. Ooh, love his pants. These colorful suits give me vibes of my prom because my friend, he wore a colorful suit like these. Hey. Hey. It's like so pop though, which it's fine. It's just so pop. What is this movement? Ooh, I love that transition into the bridge. Rainbow, so nice. That's so dumb of me to be entertained by. I want him to catch it. That's my one thing. I wish when they scrolled to them on the roof that he like opened his hand and he grabbed the key again. I think that would have just been hilarious, and it was a missed opportunity. I like the song. I do think it's very pop. Like the one thing in my brain kept like popping up is this is very pop music. Like, you know when you hear pop music and you're like, this is very pop music. That's what I get. This was heavily pop, and I don't know why that's stuck in my brain. Every time like they were singing it, I was just like, this is heavily pop. But yeah, anyway, I'm really intrigued. I like the vibes. I think that like weirdly Super Junior has become one of the most odd groups for me since their comeback, because now they're like adults. Like they were always adults when I was like in middle school listening to them, but like now they're like adults, you know, and that's odd, but I like it. It's a good song. And I like seeing like how comfortable the members are. I think that's one of the the nicer things about watching Super Juniors. Like they're very more comfortable and confident in who they are. Obviously, like they're grown-ups. Grown-ups. They've grown up so much within this industry, and now it's like they've had their moments as individuals and like gotten to live life a little bit more. And I like that we're seeing them again, but we're seeing them in a different way, if that makes sense. But it's still the same Super Junior watching. It's interesting. It's interesting to me. But next is BTS Yet to Come. Yes, I know. This is my one BTS video annually. Thank you. Thank you. I don't react to a lot of BTS here, so this is always an odd feeling. 161 million views. Yeah. You know, this is giving me Run era, like on the deserts. Okay. We're going with everyone having the same hair color, except RM. RM could never. He's like, I will never match with y'all. He's leader. Like, you know, that's what I'll give him. I have like a blanket. Sorry. It's cold. This feels like graduation a little bit. This is their goodbye song, right? For hiatus. Yes, I'll react to Jin. I know if he's had a solo, I will react to it. Oh, sorry. J-Hope bias. I can't. Sorry, you guys. Oh my gosh, why? It's so odd seeing Jimin like with his hair like black and like all I can think of ever is like Jimin bright pink hair vibes. Like that's like the only thing every time I look at Jimin's face. I'm sorry. Ooh, little outro moment. Okay. They do have a lot of tattoos now. This is giving very like on the bus to like enlistment. Enlistment? Why did I say it like that? It's giving very that, like on the bus ride to enlistment, which is really cute. I think it's a really sweet song. Sorry, it's like just slowly reaching out. I like it. I feel like it's a very wholesome song. It did give like a little like moment. I like it. It's a really sweet song, in my opinion. Like I think it's really sweet and wholesome, and the lyrics I think have a lot of sentimentality for the fans. Like I obviously like everyone at one point in their lives was like a huge BTS stan. Like it's a thing. Like I feel like it's a thing. But I think that like it's a nice gift to your fans, especially now like they're enlisted and they're going their separate ways. I think there was like the announcement they did on an interview or live saying that they were going to be doing solo stuff, which I have reacted to one of the J-Hope ones because J-Hope is my bias. But yeah, I think that like it's a nice way of saying we're going our own ways, we're doing enlistment, we're doing solos, but that doesn't mean that we're not going to come back as a group. And I think it's a nice chapter closing, kind of finishing the first book, and now they're going into their own novels, novellas, whatever, and then they'll come back and do a new BTS. And it might be like what we have with Super Junior, where they all did something similar in Super Junior, but for BTS. And I know like a lot of fans are probably like, no, my favorite. I get that, but it's also good for artists to grow, and sometimes growing individually is good. And a lot of you are gonna just like want me for it, but it's the truth. Like, it's good for them to be able to grow apart, because you can't grow with a group for your whole life. You need some time to grow alone, and it's good. It's gonna be good for them. But yeah, I really like the closer, I guess, of BTS book, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 100. Let's be real. They've been around for years. But yeah, other than that, I have class in 30 minutes. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will fix the camera for later. I have a TikTok. Yeah, I do. It will be on the end screen, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.